Alright, here we are. Haven't done a video in a while. Actually, got the truck up and running. Went down and got some tires. BF Goodrich AT, was it KO2s, 31s. Yeah, I've been driving it around. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna change the grill. I think back to stainless is what it had before. Get some new turn signals, some like LEDs for headlights. Need new bezels. Got the bumper. I think you've seen it in that one video, or if I've even uploaded it yet. Having some issues though. Seems to have just started the front end, where it's still somehow, I think it's the track bar right there. I took that bolt almost all the way out and checked, and the hole on this, the bolt head side, right there, seems normal. So, but driving down the road, you can kind of feel it like hop and shake and stuff. So I need to check everything out, make sure it's still all good, everything is tightened up. I want to get new uppers and lower control arms, the adjustable ones. Then hopefully I'll get all new bushings. These bushings right here are brand new. I just did that because I was throwing it back in here. If and when I guess I do the axle swap on this thing to 44s, I'm gonna keep these axles. I sold the other axle that was out of the 96, which is the didn't have that CAD system in it, to a guy who had a Jeep Wrangler, and he was doing something and trying to upgrade his. So, but it's fine. Time I didn't think I would need it. This might actually come in handy. I'm thinking about doing a few more projects, some Jeeps that I can sell. Excuse me. I missed out on Craigslist. It was up for 4 days. One of those four-wheel drive pop-up campers for a small truck, $1,000, and I've seen them, upwards of like up to 10 grand. Like, I mean, ones of this quality, the one that I saw, usually I've seen them go for like, I don't know, 4 grand, 6 grand, and even in the shape that it was in, and it needed, I don't know, part of the piece that hangs over the edge of the bed where the jacks like mount up to it, it needed part of that replaced. But I was like, heck, $1,000, perfect. And I thought about actually eventually selling it anyway. What the heck is going on here? Oh, that's part of my ratchet, which I'm going to actually tear off the handle to. Okay, and then so it runs great for the most part. I need to change the throttle cable, and because it sticks, and so I'll like go to give it some gas, and if you don't give it enough, you kind of goose it. And I was sliding on some ice in the parking lot, but I went and took it to pick this up. It's from Harbor Freight, Yukon, 46-inch, one drawer mobile workstation or workbench, solid wood top. The top's gonna go. I'm gonna take it off. Get some 1/4-inch plate or something, and I'm gonna build a top. Depending on, I don't know which side is the front or the back. But anyway, I think this side is the front. But anyway, I'm gonna take that plate steel, lay it on top. Hopefully, I'll have enough of an overlap. If not, I'm gonna take some metal strap. Like I don't know, inch, 2-inch, inch and a half, something like that, and of 1/4-inch. I'm gonna weld it along the edge of it so that it'll stay on the top of the workbench. front, sides, and then I'm going to have it overhang. So far, I might build a kind of a bench on this, like a tray on the side of some sort to put my welder on. So then hopefully I can get a piece that'll even hang over the top of it, just a little bit maybe, so that any sparks that I'm grinding or doing whatever on top. Then at the opposite end, I'll probably put the welder on the side of where the handle goes. I'm not sure which side it goes, but I'll probably put the welder, like I said, on the side of the handle, and then on the other side I'm going to mount probably, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how I can kind of quick mount bench vise, and I have a little bench grinder over there with a wire wheel that I'm thinking about mounting on the side, and then doing all my projects on here. And the reason why I want to quick mount those is so that if I have something big on here, which I mean it's pretty big, and if it overhangs so high or so far, I don't know. Well, maybe I won't put the welder on the side of the handle because I won't be able to, like, I don't know. It's a work in progress. I'm just getting it out, taking it out of this box. Gonna slide it into the right there where all that stuff is. I'm gonna move all those tools and set them up on top over there. Slide it in right there until I can work on it. It's getting kind of chilly. Getting kind of tired. A little bit warm, I don't know. But yeah, this right here is that wooden stuff, the bed frame and stuff for inside that camper, for the old camper, which I took around and put in the backyard. Shoot. So haven't even started on this yet, which is just fine. I've been doing some research, a lot of good stuff on YouTube for different stuff, you know, like heating and stuff for RVs. Just cool stuff. So I'm thinking about putting like a propane heater and stuff in here. Still got to figure about the box right here. Not sure if I want to use this box or not. Probably not, because I don't like these little edges. At Home Depot, they had one about this size, but it was just a square, like in flush mount box, I guess you could say. I might try and get one, put up here. Try not to spend a whole bunch of my money, because I want to do the stuff to my house, like my patio in the back, and some, a patio along the very back of the house for some kennels. And I'm probably gonna put in some kind of surveillance system, because I want to be able to see my dogs when I leave them out, because not too long ago I had a problem. Luckily the neighbors that were in the back with that tore up fence, that they were pretty cool about it, and then their dog was fine, but my dog, the male dog, he likes to dig. I think Bella, the female, sort of does too, but I guess she's pretty calm, and she did take off running across the street when the dogs in their backyard were barking at her, but she came back after a while. But he had dug, and the dog, with a small dog back there, dug and then got into my yard. Well, what's weird about that, in the spot, actually let me go out there and I'll kind of show you. Just super weird, the whole thing, and it got me, like, I was super worried that about the dog. But anyway, what happened is I got off work, came home, was standing out there in the front yard. My neighbor on the right side, if you're facing the door, dang dogs, that's not good that it's frozen. Came over, said that the dogs, all this shit, dogs shitting everywhere, and I haven't had time to clean it up. Right there. But I used to have, I thought I had rocks all through here, and somehow some of them are gone. I don't know if you heard me, but anyway, I don't want to talk too loud over there. But anyway, I got off work, neighbor came over, was like, hey man, like you're, the dog in the backyard behind us had gotten in your yard, and he started saying that my dogs were tearing it up. So like, when you hear that, you immediately think that this dog is in a million pieces and it's dying. They had to go emergency surgery. It might not make it, stuff like that. So I'm like inside freaking out, but I'm trying to be calm, trying to ask questions. And he's like, yeah, they had got in the yard. He said, luckily it was in your yard. Which it is lucky. And they were tearing it up. He said that he had to go over, get a noose, or take a leash and make a noose out of it to like grab this dog and pull it over. And then he somehow went over to the neighbors, and I think gave them the dog, or like put the dog back, or I don't remember what happened, but anyway, put the dog back, and they moved some, that neighbor behind me was gone, like I guess for a while. And then they came back, moved some logs and stuff all along the back of the fence, which sucks, but they went out and bought some chicken wire and laid it all along. But he was saying my dog, the male dog, or both of them, were like just ripping up into this dog. And it's like a smaller dog, like, I don't know, not really a Jack Russell, kind of Jack Russell size, I guess, maybe a little bigger. Just tearing it up, and then my male was just frothing and foaming at the mouth, going all crazy, which is odd because he does that when he's hungry. So I don't know, maybe he wanted to eat this dog, I don't know, but he does it all the time. So it's like nothing, too special. He's just froths, like, when he plays and stuff. But anyway, so I'm like kind of freaking out, and like those rocks that I kind of pointed out to you, I thought I had more. I'm pretty sure I had more rocks, so it was kind of weird. Like, where did the rocks go? So that's why I want to put in a surveillance 2, because I want to see what happened. I know, I'm not good at telling those kind of stories, but like I'm just freaking out about it. Like, so it was super late, so I couldn't go over there. I didn't feel that I should go over there, so I went the next day. I waited after work. Talked to them. They're getting ready to leave, and they're super cool about it. I mean, at least they seem to be. Just let us know when you're gonna do the fence. Like I told them the plan of the fence and how I want to just tear it down, get some metal posts, some square metal posts, poles, probably about as big around as that main post on like a hitch, receiver. Cement them down into the ground with some block, make some blocks and stuff, get them all, and then with some tabs, like on the one side, so that kind of like this, if it's on the back side of this, these posts, the runners right here, will screw to those tabs, and and I'll probably do 3 of them, like kind of like this fence, and then do so then all I have to do is like replace panels, and then all I have to do, yeah, cement those in, and then I'll take some chain link, and then I'm gonna take it and you dig. Hopefully I can get 3 feet out. I don't know. There's some people that have some 6 feet stuff that I might buy some, and then I'll cut it in half to make 3 feet pieces, and then you take them and you dig about, I don't know, I'm thinking about digging like maybe a foot down, like have the utilities come out and like not right here, but I'm just using that as an example, but all along the back and maybe even the sides, digging down a foot, have the utilities come out, make sure, because there's a gas line, electric, and all that stuff that run through there, and then dig down a foot, and then you wire the chain link to, I'll wire it to the posts, metal posts, and then just string it all the way out, just stretch it out all along, along the edge of it, and then maybe put some stakes down into the ground, like metal stakes, to keep it towards the ends and in certain areas like down in the ground, and then just cover the top with the dirt, and then if they dig and they'll hit that, and then they won't dig anymore, and I'll just go and fill in the holes. But yeah, it was pretty sucky. I'll probably take on the one on this side too, is down on the bottom. Use another example. Go back to the fence. It just kind of sucks that this is the good side, but like if this was a reverse side, on the back side I'll probably put somehow try and run like some 2x6s or something strong along the edge that I can help tie it to. I don't know, just something. I just almost wish that they would so I don't know, that's why I'm trying not to spend so much money, but because I was super worried that I was going to get sued or whatever, like you typically start thinking stuff about. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Kind of a sucky video, but this is one of my new projects too that's going to help me do more projects, because then the next one, before I put the winch bumper on this thing, I'm hoping to have this thing mostly done, because I'm going to bring it out, I'm going to weld those areas. I don't know if I showed you. I'll probably do a video of that where I'm welding, just to kind of strengthen it, and so I feel better with it. And it's a good looking bumper. I'm thinking about getting another one from that company for the white Jeep, and then maybe the gold Jeep. But I need to get like a rear bumper for the truck, and I don't think they had one, but I like there's a couple of styles I like that kind of match the front bumper. One of the guys was saying, I just buy them from the same company. Well, some of the same companies, they have one or the other bumper that I don't like, or it's just so daggum expensive that shoot, I'd just make one if that was the case. But yep, so I'm debating on whether I'm going to take this box out. It's super convenient, but I want to put that roll cage in there. I want to get some new taillights. Let's do something else. There's that damage still. And I'm going to pull this thing out, put it in this spot right here where the truck was. Call it good, and then I can park in here, which I'll probably have to start doing. I don't think I can park my white Jeep in there. So, don't know. It's kids, they're walking around. Then I can start finishing this. I don't know if I can put the pantry on the end like I had initially planned, which is gonna kind of suck because there's that gap. And I had planned on, I'm gonna cover this side with some of that that click-in like wall for like hooks and stuff, because I want to hang my, they make little shelves and stuff so I can put my soaps up on there and things like for washing hands. Then put the all the way probably to the end, the very edge of this, put some cabinets up there because I got a freezer and it's inside right now. So I want to, and then I want to get some stack on washer and dryer. Wish I had a shed because I would store these in the shed because they're still good. The washer pisses me off because it has no soak like cycle. It'll just immediately start draining if once, you know, if you let it sit for too long, which is stupid because some of my clothes they really need to soak, and even if you pause it and then start back up, it'll be like, oh, the water's been in here too long, need to start over. And then the dryer, it's not bad. It probably needs to be worked on, cleaned up, cleaned out. But I don't think with the stack on and the freezer there that the pantry will go on the side. So I might have to change my plans. Just kind of sucks because I could have probably done something different. And I'm hoping to find a couple of different, maybe some different valves than those ones, like some more low pro ones. But who knows? Maybe my freezer will be deeper than the washer and dryer, or just as deep, so there's not a whole big old like gap behind it. And then I'll have to fill in the gaps to there, up there, and then on the side. And all my spare sheetrock is all ruined, so I might take that piece out right there, little nether piece, and use it, cut it up pieces, and then when I cover it up with the cabinets on top and then this click on stuff, and I'll hang like some wrenches or something maybe there, or just odds and ends, cleaning stuff, you know. Still got to take those pieces of wood and run them along the back and mount the deal to it. So yeah, got another water jug for camping and stuff. I hardly ever use the one, but it's because I'm trying to spare water, which is good, but you know, I want to have another one just in case. Wash hands better and stuff. So I'm gonna hang on to that axle. It's probably not gonna go under the truck. That Dana 44 I got out back will. I need to contact that guy who has a Dana 60 front for the gold Jeep, if he still has it. $300, not bad, and all it needs is hubs and maybe to be narrowed. Well, it needs to be narrowed to fit under it, because I'm not gonna do like full width like BS, you know, have it sticking way out. I still want to be able to drive it on the street and get down through narrow areas. It can stick out a little bit more than what it does, but you know, maybe about as much as that. But I can always do that stuff with the rims, you know. But I'm kind of rambling on. You know, got a lot going on. Been kind of stressed. Yep, been kind of stressed out about a lot of stuff. It's holiday season, which, you know, most people are pretty happy about. I get kind of depressed sometimes. I don't know, just one of those things, you know. I usually spend all my time alone or whatever, but You know, you can say what you want, that's my fault. And it is. But if nobody wants to be around me, then you know, I'm talking more about you know, like a significant other or whatever. If they aren't willing to deal with me, and I'm I don't know, I'm one of the people that if I have a problem and you see it, then tell me about it and I'll try to fix it. You know, so yeah. But anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. It's just kind of sucks, you know. But anyway, back to this. We got to finish putting another cabinet up between the shelf there and the cabinet there. Got to get my toolboxes so I can. Those things are working pretty good as workbenches, but I think when I do my awning in the back, I'm going to put them back there. I don't know. We'll see. Store stuff on them. The dogs will be up into everything. That's why I'd like to have a storage shed or another garage in the back. And I could clean out a lot of this stuff. Work from there. I don't know. Then I could just park in here and do minor maintenance up in here and do all the major stuff in the back. You know. But I don't know. One of these days, we'll see. I don't know. But I need to get this stuff all cleaned up. I need my toolbox so I can get stuff like that in it. Get all this stuff cleaned up. Start filling up those with some of the bull crap that's over there. One of the reasons why I wanted the pantry. Oops, I think there's a glare. But so I can put a lot of my camping stuff up in it. But if the washer and dryer and stuff won't fit there, then I will have to just figure something else out. Maybe I can build my own type of pantry thing along there for like canned food and stuff, which would be fine with me. You know, I need something for that canned food. I've been going every payday or whatever, or whenever I go shopping, I buy a couple cans of the stuff I like, and makes good for, you know, cold days. I'll probably go in and have a deal with some chili. Probably go down to the store, get some Fritos, you know, have a little Frito boat or whatever, you know, you call it, chili casserole, Frito, whatever, I don't know. Sit back and relax. You know, I got some ideas that reason why, you know, I need to save the money for my projects for in the backyard. But there's some projects I think I can get away with doing, like my toolboxes. I think I can get those. You know, get the toolboxes, get a compressor or so. I don't know. Well, I need to plan it out. I actually need to have, I don't know. I need to continue on with the plan. Probably, I don't know. I'm just stressing about it, I guess. Because some of the stuff I want to save some money, but I also want to get some stuff going so I can do some projects and make some money, hopefully. Probably won't be until next year until I see the returns on it or whatever. But I don't know. Lots of ideas, lots of plans. You know, story of our lives, I guess. But anyway, you know, and I still got that cabinet up there, which I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Just got it for a good deal, like I said before. I want to actually be able to use this, but I got all this crap piled up and all that stuff needs to go up underneath. It's just I need to move it away from the wall so I can, like I said, put those two boards and those 2x4s over there along the edge, and then mount the that cabinet to it. So I don't know. Anyway, sorry for rambling about all my projects and problems and stuff, but you know, the struggle is real. I put some tape on that so you could see it. I think I'm gonna end up cutting this tree down, like I said. Wish my neighbors across the street would do something about those trees. They have the right to have shade, but it really doesn't benefit them a whole lot because their houses are facing this way and the sun doesn't face in. But you know, see the ice on the road, and like last winter, it was all just ice skating rink, and there's a big old like 4-foot, 5-foot berm in the middle. But anyway, and I think I'll probably use that wood from that tree for one of my projects. Not using it for lumber, but for testing out some stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna bring that thing in here, that toolbox, and then get working on it. So, all right, well, you all take care now, and I guess stay tuned for all the craziness that I can, I'm going to get myself into. So, all right, take care now.